Hey everyone, it's Mark Wiens. I'm in Santa Ana in Guatemala. And today we have the honor to see the entire process cooking a dish that's called cacique. It's a beautiful morning we're actually in Santa Ana, Guatemala, which is just outside of Antigua, Guatemala. This place is stunningly beautiful. We are surrounded by volcanoes and it's lush, it's green, people are friendly. You have the incredible Spanish Baroque architecture. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. But the plan for today is that we are meeting up with Rebecca. She's a chef, she's a Guatemalan food expert. And we're making a dish, it's called cacique, which is one of the most significant foods in all of Guatemala. It's so clean, so fresh. And we're gonna see the entire process, all the way from a live turkey to how they roast, how they toast all the different spices and grind them to put them into this dish. So everyone say hello to Rebecca.
Hi.
Very nice to meet you. Rebecca, can you just tell us what you do?
Yeah, well, I'm a Guatemalan cook, but
Okay.
today we are going to be with a local family that will teach us how to make cacique. Cacique is a sacred ceremonial dish from the Kaqchi Mayan ethnics. And Odilia's family, her husband,
Okay. Oh, hola.
has learned to make an original cacique recipe, so we're gonna make it everything from scratch.
Hola.
Hola,
Buenos dias.
buenos días.
Cacique, is it a dish that would be eaten only occasionally on ceremonial days, or is it?
Originally, it was for rituals or
Okay.
for special dates, but
Okay.
because it has been since 2007 an emblematic Guatemalan dish, so you can find it in every restaurant.
Okay.
In the departments of Alta Verapaz and Baja Verapaz, it's something that you will find in all restaurants and houses because it's like an iconic dish. But
okay.
it is originally a very sacred dish because you'll see that it's red, so red represents blood
okay.
and rituals, so
Okay.
that's what we're going to see how they make it.
Thank you.
Well, something very important about this recipe is that we use a very specific pepper that is called carbonero or cobanero pepper, which is a dry pepper that they use. It has a very smoky flavor.
Is that this one?
Yeah, this
Okay.
one. And once it's grinded, it comes this kind of powder.
Okay.
And a very Mayan aromatic herb that they use that it's endemic from here, it's samat. It's a
Samat.
Mayan endemic herb. It comes from here, from Guatemala. So if you smell it, it's like smelling cilantro.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Very nice.
Yes. So these three ingredients are a must, plus the meat that is the chunto.
And so here's the star of the show. And we've got an all-outdoor kitchen cooking in ceramics over fire. The turkey is on its way, but Auntie was just explaining that she's been making this dish for 20 or 25 years, but cooking for over 60 years. That hot water will definitely help with removing all of the feathers and preparing the turkey.
That's why it's very easy to take off the feathers.
Oh, okay, okay.
You see here, it's
like
very
little-
tiny feathers that are very hard to take out. So the final step for taking out all the feathers is to put it a little bit on the fire.
Quick singe over the fire, quick wash, but you could just tell her immense experience and just how fast, how quickly she prepares that turkey. They're still chopping up the turkey and putting it into bite-sized pieces. Rebecca was just explaining that this is it's a Mayan origin dish, but it's also been influenced by some of the Spanish.
Yes, because originally Mayan food was the protein that they mainly used was wild animals or fish, seashells, or something like that.
Okay, okay.
They were almost pescatarian, but once Spain came, they brought all that were pork, beef, chicken, the domestic turkey, and they started to bring some of the most common ingredients, that is onion, garlic, cilantro, and a lot of aromatic herbs. And Spaniards like to cook a lot with a lot of pork fat.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so this dish, it's a mixture of Mayan and Spanish.
And Spaniard, yeah. Right
Okay.
now, it is influenced by the two cultures. Some of the techniques that we're going to see right now are 100% Mayan. Some of the ingredients are Mayan, but the other ones that I already said is from Spain. So that kind of mix between two cultures, we call it a mestizo cuisine or mestizo culture.
Okay. So now they're really getting started on the main part of the recipe, and the turkey goes into boiling water over fire in a giant ceramic pot.
Cilantro y cebollín, la cola de la cebolla.
So that's like the base to give aroma and flavor to the caquic. It has cilantro, hierbabuena, that's a type of mint.
Okay.
And the green part of the onions.
Okay. And one of the things that I love so much is after the turkey goes in, then she starts adding in the ingredients, but not chopped at all, just whole, raw, fresh ingredients. That's going to provide so much flavor into that broth, into that soup. Right? But then on the other side of the kitchen, or on the next burner, on the next fire, then they're just roasting some of the ingredients. So tomatoes are on there first.
Guaque.
Yes, that's the dried pepper. That it's called chile guaque. It's very common to see it in our stews. It gives a very reddish color to the stews, a little bit of flavor, and the other one that they use it is the raisin pepper.
Oh, okay.
Once you open, it has a raisin aroma.
Oh, and yeah, when you roast them, you can smell that aroma coming out of them as well. Everything gets fire roasted, charred to bring out that flavor, the full aroma potential. The great things about Central America and here in Guatemala is that the chilies, some of them are spicy, but others of them are also used for the aroma, for the depth of flavor. Chilies have such a complexity, even fruitiness, and so that one, I mean, it even smells kind of raisiny. So the variety of chilies are all going to go into the recipe.
Habanero pepper. So cayenne pepper.
So these ones are spicy.
Yes, that ones are the spicy.
Okay. She really takes care to roast everything with precision, and also checking it to make sure those chilies are like crispy, charred, bringing out the flavor, the skin, the seeds, and then these are the little peppers that are the spicy ones that are essential in this recipe. Oh, yes. Oh, I love it. Oh, I could bathe in the sweet smoke of chilies roasting. Oh, that smells incredible, unbelievable. And all of these are gonna go into the caquic. Oh, even the cilantro.
Cilantro.
Cilantro, even the cilantro gets the fire treatment. Oh man, that charred cilantro is incredible. Just wilts, chars, gives it a totally different, unique fragrance to it. Turkey broth now goes into the roasted charred ingredients. Oh, so that will kind of like soften all of the ingredients too.
Yeah, and
Okay.
this is the
Okay.
most important part of the caquic. This is something that it's in danger of extinction. This technique is usually used by our grandmas and our ancestors. The grinding stone might have more than 3,000 years old in using. So,
Passed down from generation to generation?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like for a chef, very appreciates utensil is knife.
Mm-hmm.
For Mayan culture and Guatemalan culture is the grinding stone. It says about the grinding stone, and the secret of grinding it and blending it is that the grinding stone usually has memory. It preserves the memory of the recent
So it's-
stews, so
so-
it gives that magic flavor. to
Like
the
not
recipe.
only does the taste improve because of the slow grinding, but even the memories and
the memories it has.
just the significance of it.
Yes.
Okay, you can just see all of those juices coming out of the tomato, the seeds being flattened, all that crunchy, crispy chiles are then just being ground into a pulp. And yet it's not, because it's a grinding stone, it's not too fine. It still has a little bit of texture to it. And just, it is unbelievably aromatic. The smoky, toasty chilies, tomatoes, onions, coriander. Wow, that smells incredible. Oh, that is a heavenly aroma. Oh, you want to bathe in that. It's so good smelling. Wow. Okay, so achiote, and that will give it a really red color, right? So now the samat will go in, and already you can start to see the turkey has started to release that fat oil that into the broth. That gets all together, and then she adds the samit, which I believe is similar to culantro or shadow beni, but it's native indigenous Mayan ingredient. So that needs to boil, simmer for 30 minutes or so, maybe longer, but in the meantime, you eat kakik with tamales. And so we're gonna see now some of the preparation for that as this continues to boil.
Masa de maíz.
Okay, so this is the
Masa
masa.
de maíz, grasa de cerdo o manteca
Oh, okay,
de cerdo. De
so
cerdo,
here's the
nosotros
pork
aquí.
lard. This is the pork lard that goes in, and then salt goes in.
Y luego movemos.
Tamales is our original Mayan food. Pork lard to give a little bit of softness and flavor.
Okay, but that came at a later point in time, the pork
Yes,
lard. Okay,
later.
so before there wasn't pork lard added.
No, it was just the process of cooking the corn with limestone.
Oh,
So
okay,
what
and
it-
that's the nixtamalization.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's one of the most ancient techniques that we have, that we're still using nowadays.
And that makes the corn more digestible and more.
Digestible, it gives more calcium, more protein, and it preserves more the corn.
Okay. Okay, and that's an ancient technique, right?
Yes, actually you can see the first corn tamales in Guatemalan pyramid, that it's El Mirador. So the Mayan twins were given as an offering the tamales, and that's the first evidence, archaeological evidence of the use of this food.
Okay.
Ahora, hoja de plátano.
Okay, so that gets mixed in, then made into little balls, and then flattened. Okay, and then it goes into a banana leaf.
Con doblado.
And so those tamales go in a bed of plantain leaves with water on the bottom. So they're gonna kind of boil and kind of steam all at the same time.
So you see, now it turned the correct
Yeah,
red.
you can see that the color is really deep red. Oh, so that's coming along nicely. The aroma is unbelievable. She said the flavor is ready, but still needs another 30 minutes to boil, simmer, to bring the ingredients together, and especially to tenderize that turkey.
So Odilia brought some of Guatemalan dishes also for you to try. These are tamales. This one is spicy, the other one is plain, and this is a very special dish that it's called revolcado. It's made with all the organs of the pork.
Okay.
So it's one of the bizarre dishes that Guatemala has. And here's a Guatemalan beverage. It's a fermented drink called chicha, made with the dried fruits.
Okay.
So they usually make it's homemade drink, and it might have between 5 a week or maybe 15 days of fermentation.
Okay, so we have a few snacks. These are the snacks. We're gonna try them as the kakik is still boiling. Oh, gracias. Okay.
Okay.
Which you can also add.
Le cambia el sabor. al
This is
rebozado.
a special mixture of peppers. This is a very common sauce to join with all the stews.
So this is a stew with all the organs of the pork. Oh. Oh, it's so good. That you don't even need to chew. It just totally melts in your mouth. Those are the tenderest pig organs you'll ever have. They're just literally just jiggly, soft, melt in your mouth. And it has this kind of like a salty, maybe a tomatoey, like stew sauce gravy. Oh, it's so good. Definitely with a little bit of chili, that will be even better. So I'll add a little bit of this seasoning in here. That extra acidity from the lime juice, the crunch of the onions and the cilantro, a little bit of chili in there. Oh, that rounds it out. That like contrasts the richness of it. Oh, this is delicious. This is like so warm and comforting. And again, just completely dissolves on your tongue. Oh, that sauce is incredible. These little peppers. Oh, excellent. So these are the tamales, and just look at this. This is one of the most beautiful tamales you'll ever see. The masa, just you can see the moistness, the oiliness. One of them is a little bit spicy, they said, and the other is not spicy, but I'm not totally sure which one. Oh, man. That is the moistest, like, fluffiest tamale you'll ever have. It's so juicy and just fluffy. Whoa. That's a tamale on another level. The quality, the flavor, the freshness, even the aroma of the banana leaf, which has just been embedded, steamed into that masa, compared to other. Oh, okay, now we're getting to the meat inside of that. Maybe some pork and some olives in there as well. Yeah, without a doubt, some of the greatest tamales. Just that fluffiness is incredible. And then we also have a beverage which is called chicha here. And this is made from a variety of dried fruits and fermented. Ooh. Okay, I took a big gulp of that. That is sour, almost, yeah, vinegary. Oh, it is really good. Just don't take a huge gulp of it because it has that acidity. The acidity has already formed the vinegariness. It's so complex, so beautifully sour, and that like natural sweetness from the fruits. Oh, it's really, really good. So the weight for the kakik is ready. You can tell by how it kind of comes off the bone. The turkey has been boiled until it's tenderized. Rebecca, can you just tell us again what kakik means?
Kakik, it's in the Mayan Quechua language. Kak means red, and
okay.
ik, it means spicy or hot.
Okay.
So this is how the soup should
And so
be,
that's,
very spicy.
it's got to be red in color.
Red in
It's got to be
color.
spicy. All of those chiles. And this is just absolutely just an honor to be here to see the traditional way that it's made. Okay, so what's the strategy?
Okay, so first you take
Okay, so we grab one of the
one
tamales?
of the tamales,
Okay.
yes. And the way that I like to do it is to put it inside the kakik.
Okay. Oh, so you drop the whole thing into your
Yes.
Your
and
kakik?
then And just a little bit of the soup.
Uh-huh. Drop the whole thing in and take a piece of the tamale. Oh, it's so like light and refreshing and brothy, aromatic from the turkey and all of those. You really taste the toasty smokiness of all of those ingredients. The tomatoes, the chiles, but it's also not overpowering. It's kind of like a harmony of everything.
Yes.
Oh, that's like, it's almost medicinal.
Nourishing
it's-
broth.
yes.
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 And if you want it more spicy, families usually put some cobanero powder. So
Okay,
you can
so these are
make it
the
more
small
spicy.
little chilies that they
Yeah.
roasted that are in the recipe as well, and we have some of that powder which you can also add to make it spicier. I can't wait to bite into this drumstick, absorb all of the broth, the freshest turkey. It's so clean, so fresh. The texture is incredible. The skin is just kind of like perfectly kind of like rubbery, and then the meat on the inside is soft, tender, really flavorful. Yeah, look at that meat. Oh. Okay, and then I'll resubmerge. Oh yes. And I think another thing is there's so much work that goes into this dish. And that's like every step needs to be followed to make sure that the flavor is correct in the, I think the process of it is really just fascinating. A little bit of this chile.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Is that a lot?
yeah, a lot.
Okay. Oh, so good. A little bit more heat, but again, it doesn't overpower it at all. It's just like, you can still feel the harmony of that broth. That is a stunning broth. How is it over there? Bien? Muy bueno.
Yes.
Delicioso. Muy delicioso. How is it, Rebecca?
Really good. This is something you don't see often, so I'm just gonna take my time to taste a lot of love and patience made in
Yeah.
this recipe.
Love and patience, and so delicate.
Yeah.
So delicate. Yeah, I mean, I just can't believe how clean, how delicate, how nothing is overpowering. Even like, you kind of got to think about it to like taste the individual ingredients because they're all just in a perfect blended harmony together. It's the most satisfying way to drink that broth, just straight from the bowl. Oh, oh, that's good.
No tienen clientes. Voy a traer a mi esposa, a mi familia.
Okay, I'll try a little more of this. This is onions with the chilies, coriander, cilantro, and lime juice. And I think this would be amazing right on top of the turkey as well, kind of giving it some acidity as well.
La pilollada, ¿no? Antigüeña.
That's so good as well because you've got the acidity of the lime juice. And all at once it started raining, but we've got another dish to try.
Yeah.
And what is this one, Rebecca?
This is called gallo en chicha. That is the rooster meat.
Oh, okay.
Made with a tomato sauce, but the special ingredient that they use the chicha, that is the beverage,
That's the thing that we drank already that's really sour and vinegary.
as the flavor
fermented.
to give more flavor and aroma to the sauce.
Oh, nice.
Odilia was telling that this is the most emblematic dish of the town.
Oh, okay. Of Santa Ana here.
Sí.
Okay.
Santa Ana.
Oh, let's try that. And look at just, you can smell that sour aroma and then also just that thickness of that sauce.
Can you take this one?
Might have to, okay. And I really want to get some of that sauce. Oh, Delicioso, sí. Muy bueno. That has an amazing sweet and sour, but not sweet in a sugar kind of way, in a fruity kind of way. Because of those fermented fruits that provide that just well-rounded fruity sweetness, plus the sourness from the fermentation, the saltiness from the olives, and that is incredibly tasty. Really good, really unique. When you finish that one tamale, keep on going for another tamale. And as opposed to the tamales that we had earlier for the snack, which was really moist and juicy, these are a lot more dense, a lot more like condensed, a harder texture to them. But that's the way you want it, so it doesn't just fall apart, so it doesn't dissolve into the broth, so they hold their shape. Bite of the tamale, drink up the broth, bite of the turkey. That was so good. And the more I drink that broth, you could actually really taste the, I think it's called the yerba buena, that minty herb. You really actually taste that in the foundation, in like all of the, just been boiled down, that freshness. That was just superb, so clean. And I'm just finishing off with my cup of chicha. This is an incredible beverage. And Rebecca was telling me that it's mostly made from the jocote fruit, which is kind of like a green mango, but you could just tell it has that fermented probiotic quality to it. Kind of makes you squint, but it's just so good. That's gonna help with the digestion. They're setting up for a festival that's gonna happen this evening in Santa Ana in the main plaza. So you can hear some music starting to play. People are starting to set things up. But man, learning about kak'ik and the importance, the cultural significance, and seeing it prepared the authentic way using the ingredients and like the time-consuming way, it truly made a difference. That was a spectacular meal, an incredible, just showing the incredible depth of knowledge and complexity of Guatemalan Mayan cuisine. And I want to say a huge thank you to Rebecca and her mother for arranging this and for setting it up, and to our family for hosting us. And they run a class here, which is actually, it's like a cultural learning program to preserve Mayan recipes. It's called Mayais. And so definitely check them out when you are in Antigua and the adjacent Santa Ana, but highly recommended. It was so cool. And if you haven't already checked out all the videos in this Guatemalan series, we are traveling around the country of Guatemala, eating our way through the country, eating some of the best foods that you're not gonna wanna miss. So be sure to check out all the videos in this series, and I wanna say a big thank you for watching. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, leave a comment below, I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe now for lots more food and travel videos. Thanks again for watching.